Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Sport with Navs. In this video, we talked to Pessumal about the increased number of college athletes transferring schools and his current success with the San Miguel Beermen. Enjoy.
Alright, Von, there's also a topic I want to talk with you about. When you were playing for Ateneo, your first 3 years, we can say that you were having like a learning curve. You were learning the ropes, and then it was only in your 4th year and 5th year where you consistently got the minutes to show what you have.
Yeah.
Which is kind of different from what a lot of players do nowadays. Nowadays, a lot of players, they don't wait for a while before they transfer. Like if they don't get as much minutes right away, or if they see an opportunity to shine elsewhere, they take that chance. Why do you think that is now, that players, college players nowadays, they're not shy to like jump to another opportunity if it presents itself? And do you think it's good or bad considering what you went through?
That's a really good question, man. I think like it's just like evident in this day and age, I guess. Like look at the NBA, people just go, it's like transfer, you know what I mean? Like it's so instantaneous. Like, you know what, I'm not happy today, so tomorrow I'm gonna do something to be happy. So it could be good, it could be bad. Because I know there's some players who did well, who transferred, like, you know, maybe Rob Bolick, all these guys. You know, I can't name you some guys, but some players that did bad, and I can also name some guys. But I'm sure they could. If looking back, they wish they could have stayed. I guess sometimes it's just about like the opportunity again. And if you wait for the opportunity and you're ready for it, when it comes, then you're okay.
Did you ever get tempted during those first 3 years in Ateneo to see if maybe you could get the chance to shine elsewhere? Or was it always in your mind na, I just have to stick this through, and by the time I'm in my later years, I'm going to get to show what I have?
I guess you can put it that way because, again, it's like it's history repeating itself. You know, San Miguel, I came, it was loaded. When I came in Ateneo, it was loaded also.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same process I'm going through now. So when I first got there, we had so many guys who were way above my level at that time. So I had to do something. I had to work hard, and I had to prove myself through everyday practice and practice games, and you know, and eventually I got the chance, and it's history now.
So do you think that the patience you were required to have in those early years in your college career help you be more patient with finding your role once you got to the pros?
Definitely, man. Like, it's harder actually to wait in college than it is in the pros. Because in the pros you get paid.
Yes, that's true.
So you know, no matter what, you get paid. But in the college you don't really get paid.
Plus you have to go to classes and this and that.
It's actually harder. So I think I went through the more difficult path early on. So this was kind of easy for me because like every time I think about it, you know, I'm not getting whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm getting paid anyway. Like, I'm getting compensated for what I do every day. So, but in college, there's the only reward you get is the satisfaction of playing well. And if you don't have that, then it's kind of hard to see the light in the end of the tunnel.
Talk more about the new success and the new role you've had since getting traded to San Miguel, considering that this is a team that's competing for a championship every conference.
No, it's when I got traded, you know, I really knew that the role for me would be very limited. Like, you know, not the role I would be expecting. Especially I came from a low court where I got to play a lot. I had a lot of opportunities to prove myself. But it's just, you know, it's the process for me because I try to use every day as an opportunity to get better, no matter what the circumstances. If it was during practice, I would do a lot of extra shooting, really go here with Diego and work on my strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
So by the time that I got the opportunity, I felt like I was ready. I didn't feel like I was shelved.
Yeah.
I felt like I was ready to play because I kept doing whatever I needed to do to be prepared for it.
Correct. Are you surprised that, I mean, obviously when you go to San Miguel, you have this kind of dream in mind that, I'm going to be a contributor for this team that's winning championships. But are you surprised that it's happened this quickly, or that the transition for you has been pretty seamless?
Honestly, it hasn't hit me yet. Honestly, because I still feel like I haven't done anything yet. Because I haven't played in. I played in playoff games before, and I think I did okay. But I still feel like I need to have that really like consistent 1 year of like performing before I can say that I've done anything. Because man, come on, it's basketball. It's so up and down.
Correct.
You can be hot for a month and then all of a sudden
you could be playing for one team one day and then get traded the next
exactly.
day.
So you never know. So it hasn't hit me yet, honestly.
So we're waiting for you to just break the PBA's all-time 3-point made record before we can.
I have a lot of meters to go.
So let's say there's a college athlete right now who is facing that conundrum and has to make the choice of I could go elsewhere and maybe I'll get the opportunity which I know I deserve, or he's choosing maybe I'll stick it out and eventually I'll stay in the school where I wanted to be to begin with and get the chance eventually. What would be your advice to that student?
Well, first, no matter what scenario you pick, you have to bet on yourself. Like, you have to believe that I'm gonna get through this situation. Like, if you think that you have to wait it out and you're gonna have the opportunity to show yourself, that's also a risk because you never know. You never know if somebody might come in. You never know. But if you take care of what you can do individually and you know that if you have the chance you're gonna perform, then do it. But it's betting on yourself. On the other hand, if you pick go into another school, it's definitely betting on yourself because you're basically like a hired gun because they're not gonna get you if they don't think you can play for them.
Correct.
So you have to weigh it out, but no matter what you choose, you have to really like believe that you can come out of this and you'll be on top of it.
Wise words from a wise and talented player. Von, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good.